dame el marquito para la foto. Oh, yeah.
So when you get to the main continuous anyway, you can play that.
Away.
started. You all can come in. Come on in, sir. It's okay, I thank you, brother, for documenting this for his family, for your sister, and the rest of your family. Okay? So we come here today in one perfect love. We want to first ask the way be open. We ask that we ask that you open the way today for us to put this grief somewhere, to be able to celebrate our brother, Michael, to open the portal for him to be able to go higher and ascend higher into the spiritual realm, open the portal so that he may be able to hear what we have to say on his behalf, because we love him and we're all grieving in our own way. And I ask that you give us the power to move through this great mighty spirit known by many names. We call you from the north, south, east, and west. We call you. We thank you right now for the life of Michael Skinkus. We thank you right now for Michael's family. We thank you right now for his sister Valerie, his sister Danny, and the many, many relatives that he has. We're also thanking you right now for his lineage. We call right now, we ask for his sister right now to call in the names of his parents. We want to give acknowledgement to his parents who are both in the ancestral realm. If you would begin to call the names of your ancestors so that we can call your lineage in, we would be grateful. Thank you so much, sister.
I call John Skinkus. I call Diane Selwood. I call Eleanor Robinson. I call James Duckenfield. I call Emma Rekla. I call Alfred Skinkus. And because they're on the table, I call Leo and Gisela Rekla. And so it is.
So we call in the spirit of Michael Skinkus. We understand that you've made a decision to go home. We must honor that decision, even though we don't like it. We must honor it. We ask that every angel that has ever been known, that has light, that they would receive you. This is an elevation ceremony. I have to keep my eyes closed because if I open them, I'm going to fall. This is an elevation ceremony for someone that we love very much, on so many levels. We ask that his soul ascends to the highest point of heaven. And we also open the portal right now for there to be love and forgiveness. We know that sometimes when people go through things, they may say or do things that are not very kind, or maybe a little shaky with people, but we must forgive and we must ask to be forgiven. Should we ever have said anything to him that might not have been the best? This is a time of forgiveness of yourselves, of forgiveness of him, of forgiveness of whatever transpired to take him home. He is now seated with his parents and his grandparents. He is now seated with Kenyatta Simon, the great percussionist. He is seated with all the greats. He is seated with Papa Fonfon. They are all playing drums together. He is seated with the great Sun Ra. He is seated with the Holy Mothers. He is seated with all of them now. I believe he is playing drums by the sacred tree as we speak. He knows that we are here today to lift his soul up. If he only knew the love that we have for him while he was earthbound. But he will know it now. So we ask for a moment of silence before the drums start, to be able to say to him what you would like to say. I start by saying, I love you. We love you, brother. We thank you for all you have given. We thank you for the ways you have taught so many of us. We thank you for your family. We thank you for your parents. We thank you for your little doggy. We thank you for your wife, Jimena. We thank you. We know you have many children in the world that you taught. And we thank you. May your spirit be with these children now because they are grieving They have lost their teacher, they have lost their friend, and we too have lost our friend. Hold us. Hold us. Hold us in this time. Come to us in the dream time and show us that you are well. We need to see that you are well there, although I've already seen it. Let everybody else see it. You were tired. You were tired, and we understand that. So if any of us are tired, please find somebody in this crowd to talk to. Please, we need you here. So I ask right now that we have a moment of silence to just reconcile our feelings about this. And so it is. A moment of silence to just speak to him and to feel his presence. Let us breathe, please. Let us release this grief with one deep breath. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Let it go. Take another deep breath in. And let it go. Take another deep breath in. And then let it go. And may we be filled with his love now. What a capacity to love. May his love and his smile and his joy and his laughter never be forgotten. May just the way he mastered things, percussions and everything, the way he was a phenomenal teacher. We thank you. We thank you, Michael Skinkus. We thank you for being a brother and a friend. We thank you for all the light that you have carried and all the light that you will carry. May we always speak your name in a positive way. They say that the more we speak a person's name, the more their spirit lives on. The more their ashe, their life force is in the world. So may we never forget you, Michael Skinkus. May we always speak your name. I will always speak your name. Everybody here will speak your name in the most positive light. And I ask right now that your soul continues to fly. May you go to Cuba now. You can go everywhere now. You got a light body. You can travel all over. May you fly all over this world. May you go back to Cuba to see your elders who so graciously taught you. And I know you're playing drums with them in the ancestor realm. May you go to all the places you wanted to go to when you were earthbound. Now that you are spirit bound, you can travel all over. So may you visit us. May you be with us. And may you love us. We say Ashe. 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 May you reach the highest point of heaven. We say Ashe. And I would like to ask everyone to put their right arm up. And we ask you to go higher. We ask you to go higher. We ask that you be with Amelie. We ask that the eagles take you. We ask that they take your essence and spread it all over the world. We hold our hand up to you, Michael Skinkus, as a symbol of love, as a symbol of gratitude, as a symbol of appreciation. I know that you see us, and I know that you will see us as we continue to light a candle daily in your memory. If we light a candle daily, every day his spirit will go higher and higher and higher. This is a 40-day ceremony that we do to honor the soul. So if you feel so inclined, light a candle for our brother. And here goes the birdie. Hello, Michael. Just flew. I'll show you some of this. And now we invite Brother Logan and these beautiful humans to, I don't know your names, so you're just beautiful humans. So, and we all are beautiful humans. I want us to look at each other, please. just have to remarry the concept of love, you know? It's all about love. You know, part of the reason why Michael's here is because he did not feel always loved. And that was a lie. That was a lie that he had told himself. We love him very much. And, yeah, may he fly and soar, and may he know that he will always be loved. We would like you to start playing because we
Okay.
need that drum.
I just want to let y'all know what we're doing here. My name is Logan. Over the last 15 years, I played a lot of different styles of music with Michael. I played bata with him, I played rumba with him, I played palo with him, I played Haitian Vodou drums with him. He shared with me a lot of things that he learned from masters. I shared with him a lot of things that I learned from masters. And over the last year or two, the times that I saw him most recently was when he would come to my backyard to learn about and play this style of music. This is specifically a funeral music from the Fon people of Benin, and Michael was very interested in learning about it and playing it, and so I know that doing this is appropriate today. It's called Zenli. We're gonna play for not that long. We'll probably play for like 10, maybe 15 minutes, and I don't want y'all to feel like you have to do any particular thing. If you feel like clapping along with it, you can follow the simple rhythm that Katie will be doing with the clapping, but nobody needs to feel pressure to involve themselves in any particular way at all.
like to now hear some words from Michael's wife, Jimena. And
Feel humbled. Thank you all for showing up today. I've been reading these beautiful stories in Facebook where you all talk about Michael's mastery and talent and how he brought celebration into this world. Everybody talks about his humor and his kindness. What a blessing that he touched our lives. I just want to say to Michael, thank you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you.
this is Michael's sister, Valerie. And she will speak next.
I knew that Michael struggled from time to time. I never imagined that it would come to this. I wish, seeing all the outpouring of love from the whole community. I know he can feel it, but I wish he felt it here, and I forgive him, and I hope he forgives me. And thank you for being here.
This is now a time where we can release any grief or to also give gratitude for all that he's given. So if there's others that would like to speak, this is a time to do so that he can hear us, because he is here with us. He is the one who orchestrated this. I went to my altar 2 days ago and said, okay, what are we gonna do? And he said, gather the people so that they can release this grief and be able to celebrate me in another way. Family, he had been planning this a long time. He was tired and he wanted to go home. So we asked for excuse me. This is the great Bill Summers. He and Michael have worked together. They cut their teeth. He cut his teeth on you.
I really want to say something. I rarely say shit. I'm pretty private and pretty. I'm a hermit in a way. I love people, but I don't like to come around them because of the negativity. Being black is African, but we're all Africans because we're part of the same. I don't know. You look like me in a way, but I knew Michael really well. I mean, we spent quality time together, and it's not a time to be sad. Michael would not want you to be frowning up and looking like, oh. I'm telling you, he wouldn't like that. You know, we should be celebrating the life of a great man. I'm black. I'm as black as you're gonna get. I'm telling you, I am a black man, and I love my people, and we've gotten a raw deal. But being intelligent is important, and understanding what this really is. All of this is God. That telephone pole is God. I mean, the sky is God. Everything is God. And Michael realized that. He played bata. I play bata. I'm Olu bata. I play for the Orisha. I play for the trees, for the ground, for the grass. Hey man, I love Michael Skinkus. That's all I can say. He was a great guy. Thank you, Michael. Okay, let me get my ass in the spot.
who wants to speak and share?
So, my name is Gabo. I started with Michael from the Hector Gallardo, first days of Latin music in New Orleans. So it's a long trajectory. I had many years of playing with him in the past years with Moyuba and Sulam at Jazz Fest, and it was always a very special time. I always saw that like very positive, happy Michael. That it just music just kind of tames the us artists, right? We have many levels. And I feel like that was always very present, Speaking to Bill's part on the bata drums, can be very tricky. And still till the last gig, I still messed up at it. Why? And Michael was always so patient. It's like, the one's to the other side, but he would just smile and be like, we're just gonna get through it. We'll find it eventually. And it always worked out, So I'm most grateful for his patience and grace.
I don't want Michael to be forgotten as a fifth grade teacher at Country Day. I worked with Michael. I was in administration, and the children loved him. The staff loved him, and I would go substitute for him on a Friday afternoon so he could scoot off to go play at Jazz Fest. So I love Michael. Thank you. Remember him. Remember his smile.
Yeah, I just, Michael and I were kind of like, he was my brother from another mother. I knew Michael from the Smiling Iron days when we were, a bunch of us here. And I've lived out of New Orleans for a while, but Michael and I have always stayed in touch. We've always, we've always held that bond. And, in the early 2000s, Michael and I and a couple other drummers were in Cuba together for a couple months, just studying bata. That's where we ground our teeth there together. I did that with Michael, and that was a very powerful time for me. And he's always been a brother to me, and I know he was struggling, and I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and I've reached out, and I just, one thing I want all of us to take from this is just, let's reach out to each other, and let's make sure, let's check in with each other. Let's make sure, because that we can change things. We can, we can bring that a different outcome if we reach out and we see someone struggling, and and I think Michael, he was always so happy and go lucky and had a lot of ways of disguising that, but I'm just saying that we as a community, I consider myself part of the New Orleans community. New Orleans, I'm born and raised here, even though I don't live here anymore. But it is, and Bill and I and Michael, we've all played together, and it's just, I just think, the power of our community and the power of friends and power of reaching out and making sure, checking in on our people, because it's so important, But I love Michael so much, and so, yeah, I had to be here for this, so I came in. But.
Yeah.
Who's got a funny story about him? Somebody got a funny story about him, right? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody?
I played with Michael when I first got to New Orleans. I was playing with Michael Ray and the Cosmic Crew.
Yes, you did.
And one of the things that we did was we were brought over to Germany to play in a multicultural festival, and Gloria, the manager, decided that we should do a tribute to Legba, which is fine, except I think Legba noticed. And I think that he noticed because of Michael's playing. And things started to go wrong. Tim Green's saxophone rig was blown up, the drums were all wrong, Josh Paxton's keyboards blew up, everything was blown up. And Osetoa, who many of you know, finally told us we needed to go leave a candy bar at the crossroads for Legba, and then things straightened out. But I've always remembered that I thought that it was his drumming that awakened him to us.
Of course. Of course it was. Is there anyone else before we?
I just want to say that, for example, there's a lot of musicians talking about it, so they know the rhythm. I just want to talk about on the perspective of a dancer. So we who dance and don't play, we dance through his music throughout these years. So thank you.
We had a trio for a little while there with Brent Rhodes and myself and Michael. We always had a good time. Him and Brent would bicker a little bit like they were married. But, we had a good time. We played at Santa Fe every week for a good long time. And Michael also played percussion for my wife Alini's dance class. And at some point he told her that we were having a bromance. Alini's from Brazil, so I think that there was like a moment where I had to explain what exactly a bromance is. This was a good. We got a good laugh out of that one. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun talking about Brazilian music and pandeiro and playing those gigs over the years.
I don't have a funny story, but it's Mike. I met Mike through Baba Bill Summers, who spoke earlier. This was back in, I forget exact years, but like the late 90s. And we all started playing bata under Bill's tutelage, and me, Mashona, Kito, Rashidi. I mean, you know, Sean, Marcus, Mike. I mean, there was a whole crew of us and Bill. And I posted some pictures of us performing in Congo Square in like, I want to say it was 96, but I'm not sure. But I mean, and I have one picture of Michael himself holding up a bottle of water, just, you know, doing the jokes, the tricks, the stuff. And yeah, that's my brother. I mean, you know, learning under Bill, you know, we messed up, you know. This was the days of corporal discipline.
Yes.
Bill slapped our hands. We played the wrong lick, he'd slap our hands, but we always made jokes in front of it, and it's a great thing, you know. And I just had to come in and just salute my brother, and you know, my brother in Bata, and yeah, he's a great man.
Yeah.
He's a good friend.
Good soul. Good soul.
He's a good soul.
Back in the early 2000s, Michael hired me to play drums with a Cuban guitarist who was coming in town for Jazz Fest. And you know, I was studying Cuban music and learning about it, and I could play all the rhythms, but I didn't really know all the little details of like when you're supposed to play the cowbell and when you're supposed to play the cascara. So this Cuban guitarist comes to town and we have a little rehearsal, and he turns around to me during the rehearsal and he says, you know, you sound great, everything feels good, but you gotta, you know, when I sing blah 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 blah, you play the cowbell, and when I sing blah blah blah, you do the cascara. And of course all the lyrics were in Spanish. So I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. So I turned to Michael and I said, bro, you got to get me through this, because I have no idea. So through the whole gig on stage at Jazz Fest, Michael's listening to the Spanish lyrics and cueing me like, bell, cascara. And that's the only way I got through the gig, because he was yelling at me when to play what. Yeah, we go back all the way to the 90s, and we had many great conversations about Cuban music and Brazilian music, and we've just been friends forever. And a couple of years ago, when I was looking for a djembe to buy, he's the first person I called. I said, teach me about djembes. And we had a long conversation, and I got this drum because of him. So, I'm gonna miss him.
Thank you, Michael.
I just want to say something. I knew him about 15 years. Me and him worked together at Battery Park Country Day School, and he taught me about the djembe and all this kind of stuff. And he said, man, you started beating, but you got a different style. I said, yeah, I got a different style. He said, I got this style. So he was playing, you know, Latin music and all that kind of. So I started playing the Indian stuff. He said, man, that's a good thing. I didn't know you played. I said, yeah, I play for all the Indian tribe. They called me Bucket Man, was second line, because when I first started, I had a bucket. And I was kicking on the bucket and sticks. And I sounded so good, all the tribes wanted me to play for them. So I'm known for the Bucket Man, for the Indians, and during the school year, he worked, and I'll go in this class in the evening when I'm done what I'm doing, get off the bus and stuff, and we sit down and we roll a little bit. And he was trying to show me something how to do this, and I still ain't got it. I said, Mike, I can't. And we did a bunch of, it's called, it's the cruise around Halloween. It's Voodoo Cruise. It's a Voodoo Cruise. They had 2 years, I think, in a row on the river. And he invited me to come play with a bunch of other drummers, and it was real nice. It was real nice. And we go back some years. And he's still, man, I'm trying to still get that Indian beat. I said, I'm still trying to get your beat. That's all I got. You're gonna be missed, man. You're gonna be missed. You know, and we all love you from Country Day, and man, it's gonna be missed because I still ain't got it yet, but I guess I'm gonna get it now. All right.
Is there anybody here that can teach him that?
That's it.
There's somebody here got that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Please. We can't hear you, baby.
I'm not a musician. I'm a poet. Michael never held that against me. The thing about Michael is, you know, you could not see him for 2 years and he'd still greet you as if he had just played music with you last night or something. He always made you feel welcome and appreciated and understood. He was one of the sweetest and friendliest people that I've met in the last, 30 years. I wish I'd spent more time with him. But I'll tell you what, I wish I'd heard him play more. But you know, the last time I heard him playing, and this, I'm sad to say this is over a year ago, because he gave a workshop with Tom McDermott, Tom's house. And we were talking about Roomba. And he gave such a beautiful explanation of the rhythm. Because I studied some percussion back in the 80s, and I hadn't touched a drum in a long time, but how it fell right in with everything that my teachers had told me then. And it all came back to me, you know, and what a beautiful thing it is. And I started writing a poem for him at that point, and now I think I have to finish it. I just want to thank everybody. Oh, I want to tell you one other thing that's really important to me. The thing about musicians is that you play together, right? You see each other all the time, you spend time together. Poets work alone. And it's kind of hard times to be by yourself all the time. Please appreciate the fact that you've got each other all the time. You see each other, you play together. Maybe you don't see each other again until that band gets together again. You get another gig over there. You don't have time. You gotta go home. You gotta go to the other gig and all that kind of stuff. But you've got each other. So check in with each other, you know. Because sometimes we just don't, you know, like with Tim Green, you don't find out until they're dead, until it's been days have gone by. Nobody knows. Somebody finds it in the doorway. You know, please check in with each other. You know, love each other up, okay? Even if you don't really like each other too much. So you can play music together, you can do that, you know? Please, thank you.
I just want to say I met Michael, we were both so young, late 80s, 90s. We were both finding our ways. And those days at Cafe Brazil were like my church. It was like the best days of my life. And I'm looking around now and seeing Jill and Jonathan and Sam and John and Javier. And it's like, we haven't seen each other in a long time, but that string's not broken. And I hadn't seen Michael in a long time, but I called him to drive my husband and I to the airport, and it was like we picked up where we left off. And I just want all of you to know how much you've meant to my life, and even if we don't see each other for 10, 20 years, I still love all of you.
Okay, my name is Javier Gutierrez. Oof, it's too intense for me. he played with me in the mid-90s with my band Acoustic Swiftness. And I have wonderful players like Sam Price and different other musicians. And he was always wonderful. He was the best player. And then he was doing different projects. He was doing different type of more Cuban style music and stuff like that. But during all the time that we played together, we were always good friends. He was very nice and very friendly, and we used to have fun and laugh and play always in different type of events and everything. And then he started playing with other bands, and I started changing. And for some reason, in the mid-20s, there was like some kind of gathering for Acoustic Swiftness, and I say, well, my band is Vivas now. It's called Vivas, and I said, I'd like to find somebody from Acoustic Swiftness to play with me. And I called Michael, and Michael, okay, so we even got a picture. I found a picture that I will put it on my Facebook or Instagram, and it's Wayne Morris there in the picture. Tommy Seipel is myself and Michael, and it's go like, wow, this is special. I really was happy to find a picture of Michael, and anyway, he's what we got now. So we always remember him with love.
I think everybody remembers Michael with love, and those were our church days at Cafe Brazil.
Those were the best.
We were all the church members there, and I just want to say, fly high, Michael, fly high.
Yeah, fly high.
I don't have the guts to do this, but I'm Dean Ellis. I do the Brazil show on WWOZ, and Michael and I shared love of Brazilian music, and what an incredible guy. And all those bands you guys mentioned, I've been watching them for decades. I'm a poet as well, but you gave me the guts to read this. You know, forgive me, I wrote it today. Logan, you want to give me a little? All right. I need my glasses. All right. Plangent comes the sound, loud as a silent drum. Plangent comes the sound, loud as a silent drum, plaintive as a bell, tolling for itself, unheard except within the confines of vigilant spirits. Borders crossed with not so much as a punch pandero, a drum djembe, a shaken afoche, a slap quejon, a scrape guiro, a struck a go-go, a whistled apito, a thumb bendir, a palm tibilata, a pounded ashiko, a clip conga, a wallop vibra slap, a teased triangle, a thumb kalimba, swirled maracas, knock claves, flick kashishi, deftly beaten bongos, perfectly played percussion of any and all kinds. Here was that sound, but now, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go to find it again? I know, I know, I know, you left it with us, our dear brother, beating always in sync with our joyous, grieving hearts. Love you, Michael.
Blessed to hear a rhythm for the Egun ancestors. In Yoruba, we say Egun, which means ancestors. And if you know the song, sing along. And we want to salute him. Before we, if there be any other comments, I guess we can hold those for the service, which will be on February 21st, the Saturday after Mardi Gras. Michael's service is being planned right now. I'm speaking to the people at Rhodes. It's going to be somewhere in the afternoon, maybe 1 or 2. We're finalizing that on Monday. And so the 21st, after the service on the 21st, it will be at Rhodes on Washington Avenue. And after the service, we will go to the Broadside for a memorial for him, a big concert. And we're going to jam out. Everybody bring their instruments. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome. Because that's what he would want. He wants us to celebrate. Now that we've cried, I've cried a river of tears, everybody's cried a river of tears, now it's time to put our pom-poms in the air and celebrate this beautiful man. So I just want to say, we pour libation. We pour libation. I first want to say I pour libation to your parents. Your parents who made this beautiful soul called Michael Skinkus. Give thanks to your parents, your mother, and your father. I give thanks to your ancestors, your grandmothers and grandfathers, aunties and uncles, all those that have gone on before you. We give thanks right now for Michael Skinkus. We hold this water up to you, my brother. May your flight be so beautiful. May you be in the arms of all that's holy, all your ancestors. May you be at the sacred tree with your mother, your father, your grandparents. May all your suffering be gone. May you only live in the highest level of light. May you come and help us. May you help the children. May you help us clear up this and heal this sick planet. And may you help the people heal as well as the earth heal. We know that you were an enlightened being. We know this about you. And we ask you right now to enlighten us in this time. May we never forget you. May we always pour water on the ground for you. And may we always speak your name. Michael Skinkus. Say this 3 times. Michael Skinkus.
Michael Skinkus.
Michael Skinkus.
Michael Skinkus.
Michael Skinkus.
Michael Skinkus.
We love you, we honor you, and we will always lift you up. We say Ashe, 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 and Ashe. Thank you so much. And honor the
esa wo, aina bunga dama 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 wo, aina bunga dama. These were rhythms for Shango. That was Michael's Orisha. So we played I mean, that's it. I mean, it doesn't deserve any applause, okay? That's a formality.
So we want to close.
We want to honor Michael. There
Yeah.
you go, there you
We
go.
want to give thanks for Bill, a teacher of Michael's. Many of you have been teachers of Michael. You are a regular guy and a dynamically regular guy. Thank you. So we're going to give you your props. And I would just want to thank everyone for coming here today. We want to give praises and thanks to his family. Who are you pointing to?
I just want to say one thing. When me and Mike used to start off in the class when we start drumming, I just want to do it like the Indians do.
Please do. Please.
Vale!
Yes. Come on, John.
Curipayo. Fallo. I said, mighty cool down by the battlefield. Michael gone, but he won't be missed, y'all. In we got the drum rumming, and we won't stop now, y'all. Doing our thing for Michael too, y'all. Yes,
Well, let's just hold our hands up, family. Let's just hold it. The other hand. One hand in the air. So we're throwing our hands in the air for Michael Skinkus. I feel that much of the grief has left us. Do you agree?
Yes.
Ceremonies like this are very important to move grief. We love you, Michael. We respect your decision to go home. We know that you will be a flying angel playing your drums, and you're going to come and visit us. We ask that you visit us in dream time and wake time, that you show us how to help heal this planet, that you give us superpowers from where you're standing, and that you're standing with the greats, and we ask that you allow us to be safe on this planet. Protect us. Protect us from enemy forces. Protect us from silly stuff. Protect us from things that no longer serve this planet. We know that you have ascended to the highest point. We pray that you continue ascending. May you be seated at the right hand of God. May you be seated with your ancestors. May you be seated with the Mother Creation. And thank you for your service to the Orisha. Thank you for being a pioneer for the Bata. Thank you for being a pioneer for African music in this city. And thank you for being a beacon of light to all of us. We lift you up, we lift you up, we lift you up, we elevate you, we elevate you, we elevate you, we elevate you. And we thank you, and we love you. We love you. On the count of three, you say, "We love you, Michael."
We love you, Michael!
I didn't count, but y'all got it. One more time. One more time.
We love you, Michael!
One more time.
We love you, Michael!
Thank you all. And thank you, Michael Skinkus. I say. So the 21st.
We have more water. I don't know.
Yes, let's pour the rest on the ground. Call your husband, baby. Come on. Yes. I say. Let it be so. Let it be so. We're going to miss you, brothers. But we have found a place to put this tree. And we will see you all on the 21st at the service at the Rose Funeral Home. You will see it announced the time, but we will see you on the 21st. And for all musicians that want to jam at his repast, excuse me, may I have your attention one moment? This is very important. Excuse me. For any musician that wants to perform at his homegoing concert, big jam session, you can see Sam Price or Margie Perez. They are helping to organize that part of it. Okay, so if anybody is interested in performing or anything, raise your hand. So you, yes, Sam and Margie, raise your hand. I know you know them, but just raise your hand, right? So thank you, everybody. May he may always be remembered. Ashe.
Thank you, Nana Sula.
Thank you, Sula. Thank you.
I thought I saw Maroney over there.
You know, me and Mike go back, used to always be in class, drumming. He teaching me different cultures how to beat, and I was always stuck on do all these Indian beats.
This guy gave me the custody. The guy who talked about it.
Mom's over there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.